Hey guys, it's me, and I am here today. I wanted to talk to you about my recent favorites. I guess I'll call this a fall favorites because I haven't filmed a favorites video in forever and ever and ever. Please forgive the fact that I'm wearing just a t-shirt, and other than the lipstick, I put on this makeup at 5 a.m. this morning in the parking lot at work. So it's been on for a while. But let's just get into it. I wanted to talk to you about the products that I've been obsessed with lately. And I have a few random faves, of course, so let's just get started. Let's get started with skincare. This mask I heard about from my best friend's mom, Sherry. And it is, but I've also seen videos about it on YouTube. It's the Aztec Secret Health and Beauty Indian Healing Clay Mask. And it says it's the world's most powerful facial. It's 100% natural calcium bentonite clay. This mask has literally, not exaggerating, completely transformed my skin. Okay, so I just realized that we're on vertical video, but there's just nothing I can do about it today. This is just gonna be a really crappy vertical YouTube video. So, back to this face mask. It has literally, not even kidding, completely transformed my skin. I was having the worst hormonal acne when I first got pregnant, and before I got pregnant, I started using this, but I literally put this on one time and it completely cleared up. If I have any spots whatsoever on my face, if my skin is just feeling weird, acting weird, I feel like I'm about to break out, it's almost that time of the month, I will put this on and I just can't even tell you how much it's transformed my skin. The directions say that you can use it with water or apple cider vinegar. I always use apple cider vinegar. It doesn't really mix up very well with water. It's kind of chunky. So you have to put it in a glass bowl and use a non-metal utensil to mix it up. So I just use a plastic fork and I apply it with this old Bare Minerals kind of flat foundation brush that I never ever use. So I love using it for face masks. It's just the perfect shape to use. And it says leave on for 5 to 10 minutes or 15 to 20 minutes until you feel your face pulsate. Let me tell you, if you leave this on for 20 minutes, you will feel your face pulsate if it doesn't crust up and fall off first. But I'd say I leave it on for around maybe 10 or 15 minutes. And sometimes if my face is sensitive, it is really red afterwards, but usually it's just really soft and I can feel how much it has just cleansed all of my pores. This is just amazing. And this is the biggest jug ever. I think I've probably used it 50 times and it's like almost full. This will last me a lifetime. I got this at Whole Foods, but you can also find it on Amazon. It was like $7 for this whole jug. It's amazing. It's worth it. Buy this if you have problematic skin. Buy it. You have to have it. Next, kind of on skincare, I've talked about this a million times before, but I've gone back to it and I can't see myself using anything else as a primer. It's the Too Faced Hangover RX Proactive Nourishing Replenishing Face Primer with coconut water and probiotic based ingredients and skin revivers. I love this because I have to get up between 4 and 4:30 every morning for work, and I do not bother putting on moisturizer and then a primer. I don't have time for it. I can't be bothered with it. So this is kind of my moisturizer and primer in one in the mornings. I do moisturize at night, but in the morning, this is just my go-to. Especially now that it's like the fall, winter, my skin's a little bit drier. I love this. Next, for foundation. I actually have not been wearing foundation at all, probably for weeks. Not because I want more coverage, but because I just feel like the color match and staying on my face, it does not get any better than this combination. The Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. I put these all over my face as my foundation. I use this under my eyes actually because it's a little bit darker, and I have found that using a little bit of a darker concealer, basically my skin tone, not the super bright white concealers, like this is super bright, covers my dark circles better. So I apply this under my eyes, on my cheeks, on my forehead, and on my chin. And then I use this basically on the bottoms of my cheeks and a little bit on the tops of my cheekbones to kind of brighten up, and a little bit in the center of my forehead. And it's just perfect. Blend it out with the Real Techniques beauty sponge and I'm good to go. It stays in place. It does not look cakey. It's what I'm wearing today. I've had it on all day. I feel like it gives me enough coverage. If there's places I need less coverage, I'll just do a few little dots and be done. But this is what I've been using for my foundation. And this is my holy grail favorite concealer ever of all time. I've probably bought 10 of these. I keep one in my purse at all times. This one has almost run out. I think I have 3 of them right now that are almost out. I use the shade 15 Fair, and I think this is just literally my perfect foundation shade. I've never found a foundation that matches me as well as this concealer does. So I will never stop buying the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. Ever, 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 ever. Next, for brows. If you can't tell, I've kind of just been on like the easy makeup kick. Unless I'm like going out on a date with Brian or have really big fancy plans, I do a really easy makeup look. Normally I would not be wearing lipstick like I am right now. I would just be wearing the rest of my makeup look. So I've been loving this Ulta brow tint in light. It's very similar to the Benefit Gimme Brow, which is actually my favorite, but I've lost mine. I need to buy another one. And this is just a little bit more liquidy. I'll put a little bit more on right now. I feel like it's just the perfect shade for my hair. I can just run it through my brows and be done. There's nothing else I have to do. Occasionally, like if I'm going out or something, then I'll go back in on the ends with the Brow Wiz or the Brow Definer by Anastasia to give me a little bit more definition, but this gives me just enough definition without looking too overdone, and it takes like 2 seconds. So that's why this is my current favorite. I feel like I'm like already in mom mode when it comes to makeup, but spoiler alert, I'm pregnant if you haven't watched my pregnancy vlogs, but I love this brow tint and it's really cheap. I think this is under $10, and I know that the Gimme Brow I think is like 18 or 20. Next, for eyes, it's what I have on right now all over my lid. It's all I have on my eyes. This NYX Infinite Shadow Stick in the color Silk. It's just a really, really pretty champagne kind of rose gold color. I don't know if you can see it right there. I just put it all over my lids, kind of pat it in, and then I'm done. That's it. That's all I'm wearing on my eyes today other than eyeliner, and I really never switch it up with eyeliner. I'm obsessed with the Physicians Formula Eye Booster in Ultra Black. You have to get Ultra Black. The lipstick that I'm wearing, which is my obsession, is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lipstick in Catnip. I love that it's berry, but it's not too bright. It has a little bit of mauviness to it. I love it. I think it's so flattering, especially on my skin tone. I think it brings out my eyes. And I like this formula a lot more than the Kat Von D formula, which kind of makes me sad because I love the Kat Von D liquid lipsticks. I just love their colors, but Anastasia also has some really good colors, and this is the only one that I own, but I want to buy more. I love this color for literally any season. I love it for fall, obviously the berry, but I wore it during the summer. I've had it for a few months. I'm just obsessed with it. Love this lipstick. Next. I have gone back. I feel like I've never ever really found the perfect setting powder for my face. For a while I was using the Physicians Formula color correcting powder, and I did like that it was like a bright white, but it's just so chalky. It's not flattering under my eyes. I tried the Airspun, the Coty Airspun powder, which is like a drag staple, and Patrick Star swears by it, but it's too dark for my skin tone. It almost looks peachy under my eyes. I've just never found the perfect setting powder. So I was in Target or Walgreens or some drugstore, and I saw this and I was like, I know I used to like this. Let's pick it up. It's like $3. It's the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. And I don't know why I ever strayed from this. It sets my makeup, but it doesn't look powdery. It gives me a nice matte finish without being chalky or cakey. It doesn't darken my makeup, but it also doesn't look, again, chalky and bright white on my face. It's just perfect. I have the shade Transparent, but they have other darker shades. I wouldn't say that this is completely translucent. Maybe it is. It's just perfect and it's so cheap. The only thing I hate about it is the packaging. I remember why I threw away my last one, because I dropped it and it shattered and this shattered, and it's just really crappy packaging. But what do you expect from like a $3 or $5 powder, really? So the packaging is crappy. I wish it was like a flip lid with a mirror, but what are you gonna do? It's like a $3 or $5 powder. Other than these little things, I really have not bought a lot of makeup in like months. I did treat myself to this palette a few months ago, and I'm so glad I did. My favorite palette of all time ever is this Lorac Unzipped palette. It is just absolutely the perfect tones for my life and soul. This is my baby. I've had this for like over 3 years. Obsessed with it. So I've always wanted one of the Lorac Mega Pro palettes, but they were all sold out of them at Ulta. And I saw this. This is the Lorac Pro 3, and I just really, really liked it. So I picked it up, and you can see all the beautiful colors. My favorite color in it is definitely, I don't know, I love all of them. I love terracotta in the crease. It's just the most beautiful warm crease color. I love this light pewter color right there. And I love rose bronze. The only one I was really disappointed with is this shade right here, Medallion. I'll swatch it for you. They're all really soft and buttery, but this is just really patchy. And I don't know if you can see on my hand, it's super chalky. That's all that fallout, and it's just really chunky glitter. The other ones, like I'll do light pewter right next to it, are super smooth. So, not a fan of Medallion, which I thought was gonna be like a really gorgeous penny bronze color, but it's not. It's just super chunky and chalky and powdery, but the rest of the palette is just gorgeous and amazing and amazeballs. For kind of a random fashion-y favorite, the bag that I carried all my work crap in broke a few months ago, so I've just been like keeping everything in the passenger seat of my car and carrying it in and out of work, and it was just the hot mess express. I was always losing my stuff. I needed a new bag. I was walking through Target in the dollar section and found this tote. And if you know me, as you can see back there, you know I'm obsessed with gold. This is like a rose gold color. It's huge. And this was $3. $3 for this tote. And it's actually really good quality. It has a lining. It's not just like one piece of fabric. I mean, it's not like structured in any way, form, or fashion, but I don't need something super structured. I just need something I can throw all my work crap in and grab. So for $3, I'm super excited about this, and it makes me happy. And anytime that something about going to work can make you happy, that's a good thing. That's a really good thing. So I love this. I just can't believe this was $3 at Target. One more random favorite. I have worn the same like 2 or 3 perfumes or body sprays or whatever you want to call them for like years. And I've kind of been on a hunt for a new scent, not something super expensive. I don't wear perfume a lot because I get headaches, and my mom hates perfume. So I've just been used to like not wearing it my whole life because it gives my mom headaches. But I found this scent in Ulta, and it's just like the best smelling thing ever in my life. So I keep it in my purse. It's by Pacifica. I'm gonna put some on right now. I love that it's a roller ball, and the packaging's adorable, and you open it up and it says, "You are so beautiful," which, like, how sweet is that? Thank you. But it is Sugared Amber Dreams, and like my favorite scents are kind of musky. I love amber, I love sandalwood, I love like musky manly scents, which this is definitely sweet because it's sugared amber, but I just love the smell of amber. So I love this. I haven't been wearing this like every day or anything, but I like just keeping it in my purse, and if I feel like I need a little refresher, I just pop it on. So that's all I can think of for like my obsessions and favorites for the past few months. Just kind of some new favorites, some old favorites, but these are the things that I've been using every single day for the past few months. Even this mask, I probably use this every other day. When my skin is bad, I use it every day. So that's about it. If you have any questions, put them down below. If you like any of these products, please leave me a comment. or if you have any product suggestions for me, leave me a comment down below. I really appreciate you watching this video, and I'm about to film another video, so hopefully you will watch that one. If you're interested, I've been doing pregnancy updates, and you can find those on my channel. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon.